Here we are. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
The Oracle's seen the child, just like I did. He'll be here to find her any minute now. I've got to get to her before he does. Wait for me here. I won't be long.
All right, ladies and gents, here we go. We're gonna play some
no
more
time to lose. I've got to find that girl before the Oracle does.
Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy Remastered for the PC.
Sir? Sir! You can't go in there!
He means business.
Got to do this quickly. The Oracle will be here any second.
Alright, so we gotta search for her, obviously. Well, I don't want to search every room, but we'll at least search a few. I guess that doesn't do us any good.
You can't go in.
I've seen you in my dreams. You have to come with me. We have to leave here right now. She seems out of it, like she's not here at all.
So, I see you're still alive. I don't know how you've managed it, but that's of no importance now. Give me the child, and I will grant you a rapid death.
If you take her to the ones you serve, they'll use her to make slaves out of the entire human race.
That's no concern of yours. You'll be dead before that comes to pass. Give me the child. I don't have time to play with you.
I'm leaving you here. You mustn't move, understand? I'll be back soon to get you. I hope.
You found the child.
Agatha?
Humanity's fate for the next 10,000 years depends on the fate of that child. A new golden age, peace and security, or the reign of ice, of terror and death. We were right to have chosen you.
Whose side are you on, Agatha? Who are you, really?
We wish to keep the Orange Clan from possessing the child. They would use her to tighten their grip on humanity. We wish to provide her with a safe, hidden home where no one can ever use her for evil ends.
You're not really Agatha, are you?
No, you're right. Poor Agatha died in her apartment. We've simply borrowed her physical appearance to allow us to communicate with you.
What happened at the amusement park? I don't remember anything after the roller coaster collapsed.
You didn't survive the fall. We found your body and we resuscitated you. The truth is that you are dead, Lucas.
It's impossible. I'm not dead.
Life, death, they're simply abstract notions. You gave your life so that humanity could survive. You are a hero, Lucas. It was vital that you bring us the Indigo child, and you succeeded. Now we can put her in a safe place. You've accomplished your mission well.
No, I don't trust you. Jade stays with me.
You're committing a fatal error, Lucas. I'm going to have to eliminate you. Oh, I forgot one small detail. When we brought you back to life, we added a module within your cortex. It's impossible to kill you, as you are already dead. I can, however, annihilate you. A simple touch from me, and you will be erased forever. There's no use trying to resist. I have control of you now.
Get up, Lucas! Hurry!
Quickly! Over here!
I think a lot of you might be a little confused out there now that, so I guess there's two different people that actually want her to find out the secrets to power, I guess, and both of them are bad. Although if I remember from the endings that none of the endings are actually, I mean, yeah, there's like a good ending, and of course there's a not so good ending and an even worse ending, but none of them are like none of them are life threatening to you, I guess, because as you just heard, you can no longer die. So
So, she's the one. This is the Indigo child?
Her name is Jade. She doesn't speak. I get the feeling that for the moment, she's observing us. How did you find me?
That man came and got me. He told me you needed help. So, what do we do now?
Looks like we don't have much choice. Let's follow him.
Lucas, you're safe and sound.
Marcus! How did you end up here?
They came looking for me. They explained everything, Lucas. I know now that you weren't crazy. I hope that you can forgive me for doubting you. I couldn't possibly have known that you were really...
What are you talking about?
Our host will explain everything.
Welcome to the camp of the Invisibles, Lucas. Come and take a seat by the fire.
You call yourself the Invisibles?
Many of us are homeless. Though we're scattered throughout every city, no one ever notices us. This allows us to see without being seen, and pursue our mission without attracting attention.
What do you know about the chroma?
It's a natural energy force, like gravity or magnetism, but it is infinitely more powerful. This force is in you, Lucas, and you've only discovered the smallest part of it.
What do you know about the Indigo child?
She's a perfectly pure child, whose soul has never been incarnated. Her coming has been awaited since the dawn of time.
Who is really behind the Orange Clan?
Nobody knows for sure. It's said that there are five to control the world. Administration, police, army, finance, the media. They control everything. Over the centuries, the Orange Clan has built an empire that runs the entire world.
You mentioned the clans. How many of them are there?
In ancient times, every kingdom had its clan. But then they began warring, and most of them disappeared, until there was only one left. From the west, the Orange Clan.
You mean that...
The prophecy has been all that has motivated the most powerful since the very beginning. They fought with one another with the sole hope of improving their chances of finding the Indigo child. Puts the history of the world in a new light, doesn't it?
What is the message of the prophecy?
It announces the birth of the Indigo child. The child will have the answer to all questions, and the one who hears her message will have access to infinite power. But if the child has not been heard before the final countdown, humanity will cease to exist.
So, what do we do now?
We must bring the Indigo child to a source of the chroma. That's where she'll deliver her message and complete the prophecy.
Where do we find this chroma source?
There are only 3 known to exist on the planet. The closest could be found on an old military base called Wichita.
Wichita? That's where I was born. My parents were scientists. They were working for the government.
And that explains many things. In the 50s, an artifact was discovered that was not of human origin. It turned out to be a chroma source. We must bring the Indigo child there as quickly as possible, before she wastes away and dies without having delivered her message.
When do we leave?
In 2 hours, the time it'll take to finish preparations on your vehicle and to find you enough gasoline. It seems likely that the Orange and Purple clans will be waiting for you at Wichita. They will stop at nothing to prevent you from uniting the child with the artifact. We will take care of the child and give her a bit of chroma to help her hang on. There are some mattresses in the wagon back there. I suggest you get some rest before you have to leave. You have a long journey ahead of you. Tomorrow may well be the last day of the human race.
I'm dead tired, Carla. I'm gonna take Bogart's advice and get some sleep.
I don't think I can sleep right now. I'm gonna wander around a bit and join you later.
All right. Well, we've learned a lot. So I don't think we have too much of this game left. And hopefully we're going to be able to get that good, happy ending.
An old radio. If I could get it to work, maybe I could get some news from up top. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Just need some batteries and an antenna. Flashlights. I'm gonna steal the batteries out of one for the radio.
Nothing stronger than lion batteries.
An iron rod. This'll work as an antenna for the radio. There we go. Should work now.
Two-thirds of the country are completely without power this morning. Residents are chopping up wood wherever they can find it in an effort to keep warm. In a few days, the planet will revert to the Stone Age. Only a few cities can still count on it.
The government has declared a Level 1 state of emergency. The Army has been deployed throughout the nation to discourage looting and protect those unable to remain in their homes due to the cold. Several 100,000 men have been attached to emergency services in order to...
All the oceans of the globe are now almost entirely frozen over. The Atlantic Ocean is closing up, and there are only a few hundred miles in the middle of the Pacific which haven't been covered over by the ice flow. If the temperature continues to fall, it seems likely...
And I'm telling you the truth. This cold wave is a divine punishment for all of humanity's sins. God is sick and tired of our faithless, evil ways, and he's gonna cleanse the planet of the unworthy and declare the dawn of a new era, just like he did with Noah's flood. Don't be afraid, my brothers, because God's will is all-powerful. The just need not fear his wrath, because...
The apocalypse. The future of the world is going to be decided tomorrow at Wichita.
I guess we can't talk to him. Well, I think it's time for what you all have been waiting for.
Still not asleep?
No, I can't seem to relax.
It's hard to believe that it's all going to end tomorrow, isn't it? The fields, the forests, the cities, everything will disappear under the ice. What's going to happen to us? It'll be like we never existed, like nothing important ever happened. Are you afraid to die?
Not anymore.
If we're both going to die tomorrow, I want you to know something. I'm sorry that we didn't meet under better circumstances. Maybe if things had turned out differently. You're frozen. Your lips are like ice. I love you, Luke.